We're going to talk about a hot topic today. Hi, I'm Rachel, the AI marketing girl, and today we are talking about bias in AI and how to commit to using AI ethically. So, I'm ready for your comments and feedback. Hit me with them. I'm going to give you some of mine. So, I put out an article yesterday. Today's July 2nd, 2024, and I wanted to put this article out on the first day of July, knowing that it's the turn into that back half of 2024. I believe this is the year that's going to go down as the one where AI went mainstream. And with that huge shift, I think we are ethically obligated, morally obligated to look at how this is going to affect the day-to-day usage from an everyday user to all the way up to like the way big companies are going to be or already are using AI. So let's start with the start, right? What exactly is bias in AI? Well, at its core, bias in AI refers to the systematic error that can occur in the algorithmic output, leading to unfair prejudiced results against certain individuals or groups. Everyday life, a good example of a bias might be if a chef favors savory over sweet, and that's her right. But in the case of AI, objectivity is essential, and a bias, there is no place for bias in AI. So, with such high stakes, understanding those types of biases means that as the users, we are better prepared to kind of question what we're being fed, right? There are really two types of bias that we're seeing come to light in these different AI tools. So the first one is a data bias, and that means the historical data that's been fed into the machine learning model is skewed or unrepresentative. And the second one is called an algorithmic bias. And that means when the algorithms themselves, the AI itself, is processing data in a way that reinforces existing prejudices. So let's think of it this way. When you Google something, you're given hundreds of responses in 1.no nanoseconds, right? It's your job to click on a couple of those links, scan the information, and make an educated determination what responses are valid and which ones you're going to go with, right? You don't just click the first link and say, okay, cool, this is right. Here's the thing with AI, the convenience of getting so much information so quickly, you're not given that opportunity to sift through those different links and then make an informed decision. So at this moment in time, for individuals and professionals who want to hold themselves accountable, here are a few ways to make sure that you are practicing ethical AI usage. So the first one, regular fact checks, right? Kind of building upon what I just said. Put simply, just audit the responses. There are so many free tools that you can use, free tools, but they're all different. So right now, use a few of them. Ask the same question in a few of the different tools and just see what comes back, what's resonating with you. I'm not saying that you should completely lose the element of AI, which is the fact that it makes things easier and more efficient, but it is up to you to determine if what it's saying is actually true, okay? So let's fact check that. So it's on you. I'm going to put it that way. It's on you. Okay. So number 2, ethical training. Okay. An HR person's dream. You heard it here first. I think you heard it here first. Maybe you didn't. Let me know. I think that we are about to see an entirely new job created in the coming months. Maybe it's already in the works. Something along the lines of AI ethics consultant or the AI ethics manager. And this is going to be somebody who works at the company whose entire job is exclusively dedicated to training the company's employees how to use AI ethically, and also being the person who handles the issues when they arise. because issues will always arise. Continuing education on ethics has always been important to businesses, especially for those who oversee multiple users in a way that it might affect your revenue, affect your integrity. It's on you. You cannot put the trust in the system. You have to put the trust in the people managing that system, right? The last one, number 3, is information sharing. So with any new frontier, right, those who are leading the charge help the masses by sharing their experiences. So all of us who are documenting what we're doing with AI, we are essentially creating a record that is inherently bringing a more diverse perspective to the table. And when we're talking about bias, the more diverse perspectives we can bring, the better. So hopefully the developers, the legislators, anyone who's involved in the eventual regulation that comes with this type of tech, hopefully they're also considering what the public is sharing, the information sharing that we're doing here. Those are my 3 things: regular fact checks, ethical training, and information sharing. I think that the possibility of a truly unbiased AI platform is not realistic, because we live in a biased world and the AI is built off of our own information. So we cannot expect AI to reduce or completely remove bias. Rather, it's the users who must be aware of these flaws. So as we take steps to recognize and reduce any biases that we see in the tools, we are helping create a more equitable digital future for everybody. So those are my thoughts. What are your thoughts? Give me all your thoughts. There's so many thoughts. I'm ready. Let's go.